Now Maya has a lot of 3D default objects that allow you to create a good base for your models. And those are on the shelf here. You can see here we have a sphere, cube, cylinder, cone, torus, and so on. So they are shelved under the polygon modeling here, but they are also accessible through the menu over here under create polygon primitives, and you're gonna see all those in here. Let's create one. I'm gonna click on a cube here, and you can see that cube we are looking at is in all the 4 views. I'm gonna go to perspective, hit spacebar to maximize this view, and to frame this cube I'll select it first with the left mouse click and then hit F to bring it up close. Now let's take a look at what exactly these primitive objects are. Now all these primitive objects, not just cube, like all of these, and they have this input section here. So under the input you're gonna see that cube shape. So if I click on it, and there are a lot more attributes that shows up, and that allows us to set the width. Like how, like instead of 1, let's say I can change it to anything I want, and that allow me to set all these attributes here. Now how I'm changing it to, I'm highlighting these and then going in the middle of a viewport. This is a viewport right here. Hold middle mouse wheel and move right and left. And that allows me to change that number right in here. Now let's give a width specific, let's say 4, and maybe height 4, and let's say depth is 1. Okay. Now same way, then next 3 sections are for subdivisions. So let's go in height, and if I make 2 subdivisions, I see in the height we see 2 sections now. Now we have 3, 4, 5, and so on. So these are what subdivisions are. And second thing, I'm gonna go and create polygon. Let's look at sphere. Same thing in the sphere, polysphere, and then we have a radius for this one. We can select how big and small the radius we want, and then subdivision axis, like we can do around like the circumference here, and same time we can also do how many we want for the height. It could be just 3, or it could be a lot more. Now one thing you probably have noticed already, that the more you do, the more round an object get, and that also means more of these boxes called polygons you're creating.